What's up guys, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. Great Scott, today is really that day. No, that one passed already. Oh yeah, that one as well. And we still don't have hoverboards. Someone really messed up the space-time continuum. Anyway, today, finally, the official and brand new LEGO Back to the Future DeLorean is revealed. If for some very curious reason you don't recognize this one, or these two together, then please do yourself a favor and watch immediately all three Back to the Future movies. You can come back to thank me later, as these are still one of the most brilliant and entertaining science fiction movies of all time. Oh, you already asked about this t-shirt. It is on sale now at Zavi with tons of other cool Back to the Future designs, so if you want one, then click on the link in the description. So, you say we had a LEGO set already based on the movies. Yeah, we actually had more than one, like these brick heads here, or these dimension specs, and of course this little fellow here, the IDS DeLorean. But this new one, folks, is something completely different. Last year we were already expecting it based on some rumors, but we got this pickup instead, which is nice and everything, but definitely not a DeLorean. But today it is finally here. Yes, but there's a catch. Unfortunately we cannot open it yet. Sorry folks, you still need to wait a few days for the full detailed building review, but we already have some super high-res photos to talk about, so let's take a closer look. First the numbers. Set number is 10300, it has 1872 pieces, the price is $169.99 or euros, and it will be available at LEGO stores and online from the 1st of April. The car looks awesome on the box, it really has everything it needs for the first sight. Now let's see the back. First of all, the dimensions. It is 35.5 centimeters long, which means it will be approximately as long as the Volkswagen T2 Camper one, much bigger than the first incarnation. Another very important graphics in the top right corner of the box, 3-in-1, which means we will have a chance to build a proper version from each movie. The flux capacitor has a light-up brick because of course it needs one, although this one should be a really powerful one at 1.21 gigawatts. We get some cool accessories like the plutonium case with the vials of plutonium inside, the hoverboard, the license plate from the future, or a banana to power Mr. Fusion. The iconic gull-wing doors are functional, and here's a photo of the movie car in action. We also get a UCS style plaque and two minifigures, and as I see, both designs are brand new and different from the ones we had previously in the IDS or the Dimension sets, which is awesome. The DeLorean is obviously bigger than minifig scale by the way, but getting exclusive figures with the set is a really nice touch. If we take a look at the car from this view, we can see that we'll get a proper flying mode with folded wheels. Here's the Mr. Fusion unit on the back, and even some of the gauges are visible inside the cabin, although it's not exactly clear at this point if we get printed tiles or stickers. Here are some extra photos from the packaging, and as you see we will even get the lightning rod from the first movie, which is super cool. This is the second version with all the upgrades from the future, and this is the third version with the classic tires and the hood box that replicates the Time Circuit's microchip. Here are some cool photos taken at Universal Studios in Hollywood with a life-size DeLorean time machine. Not sure if this is the one from the original movie vehicles that was restored a few years ago, but I hope so. Here are a few extra details, a nice storage for the plutonium and the hoverboard at the front, with another view of the time circuit displays under the windscreen. That is a new element by the way, according to the press release. I will of course go through the whole build in details in my review, but as I see we have every main feature in place, the flux bands, the flux boxes, even small details like the green tubes of the emergency cooling system. Here's a top view of the car, sitting on the nuclear reactor. It looks pretty awesome. And this is the LEGO model on the time circuit switch console, and a little imperfection, someone didn't realign the rear view mirror after the car was placed here for the photo. So, are you excited yet? I really am. Can't wait to build this beauty and provide you with all the details of the building process, and of course find and show all the movie references and the tiniest details of the DeLorean time machine. I am well prepared, saw the movies like a zillion times, and I have this great book at hand, but there will be even more. I will have a detailed scale model for comparison, and if everything goes according to plan, I will have an even bigger, much bigger surprise in my review video, so please give this video a thumbs up if you are as excited as I am. Make sure to subscribe with notifications as you really don't want to miss the full detailed building review. See you next time, bye bye.